They're so black.
That's it. That's it.
I want to go back. I want to go back home. Child, your comb was left at home. I want to go home to that far away home, my home where I belong. I work my fingers to the bone. This home is not the one where I belong.
Hello, my name is Willie Morrow. I'm the author of the book 400 Years Without a Comb. And now I bring you 400 Years Without a Comb, the inferior seed. With whom do I make reference? My foreparents. They took an unsolicited journey one day to a foreign and strange land, thrust into slavery, a traumatic experience that cultivated them for the planting of what I call the inferior seed.
The comb, to the African, represented more than an implement for the grooming of his hair. Ornately carved and beautifully fashioned, it told a story, his story. The designs on the comb linked him to a particular tribe with a particular culture. It also gave personal information concerning the owner, such as his status in the tribe, the wealth he possessed, and his personal history. The comb of the African, compatible with the grooming requirements that the unique texture of his hair and the elements imposed upon him, was a work of art that few have ever equaled.
am ñu defal létt yu rafet yi may ñëw def nii dama koy su ma ko laxasee ba pare dama koy indi sa kanam dégg nga morom yi daal lay mën a xool laaj la ku la létt dégg nga leen sama tante moom ma létt defe nii.
Contrary to popular belief, grooming and the art of hair care found unique expression within African society. African women wore hairstyles that defy expression in contemporary Western cultures. The art of braiding was commonplace and played a major role in the styles that adorned the heads of African men and women. An African man could frequently be found carving a comb with meticulous care for himself or to present as a gift to the woman of his heart. The comb that found expression through the artistic skill that he possessed represented an extension of himself and the culture that bore him. The world of the African changed drastically, beginning in the 14th century with the Portuguese and terminating in the 18th with the Americans, as millions were transported to distant shores for the purpose of slave labor. Needless to say, his comb did not accompany him to these far distant shores. Grooming would cease to be of utmost importance to him for some time, as he was led in chains to his final destination before leaving Africa, the infamous island of Gorée. On the island of Gorée, in what is now Dakar, Senegal, African men, women, and children were detained for months at a time for exportation to the Americas. The conditions of their detention, which defy the imagination, still speak out as a testament to the depths mankind can sink. La Maison des Esclaves, the house of the slaves, still smells of the urine and body stench left some 290 years ago. Africans were crowded so close together that sometimes the dead and dying could not fall. The crying of the captives so filled the night air that sleep was anything but possible. The smell of human excrement paralyzed the nostrils and caused breathing to become a difficult process. Many Africans, as they were being led to the waiting ships, managed to take their own lives on the merciful rocks below. Those unfortunate souls, strong enough to survive the terror of Gorée, left there for their final destination, slavery in America. The unsolicited journey, which began from the island of Gorée and terminated in the Americas, claimed the lives of many more of this human cargo. The hair of the African, encased with excrement, pus, and other debris, paradoxically hardened into a protective hat. When the African reached the shores of this country, due to the combined effect of the trauma of his experience, he was in a state of physical and neurological collapse. His physical and mental states were perfect for the planting of the inferior seed. What could have possibly been going through his already overwrought mind as he viewed the strange-looking people before him? Perhaps he was thinking of his home, which he knew by now he would never see again.
Okay, he's going to hurt you now. Go ahead and take a look at him. Go ahead and touch him. Now, this one will do some good work out there in the field. Come on, don't be afraid of him, man. He ain't going to hurt you.
It's like wool.
What do you think?
Ain't like no man I ever seen before, but we'll take him.
Come on up and take a look at him. He ain't going to hurt you. Come on. Come on up and take a look at him. He's strong. He's not going to hurt you. He's in his shackles now. Come on, take a look at him. He ain't going to hurt you. He's in his shackles. He ain't going to hurt you at all.
The touch that stroked his face in the most impersonal examination of his life told him that there was something different, strange, wrong with him. Generations of his descendants would spend their lives trying to answer the question that perplexed the African.
I got 3 females here. Take a look at them. Go ahead, touch them. Go ahead, they're not going to hurt you. Good help.
They're so black.
They're so black, so black, so black.
And their hair.
The African, totally removed from his homeland, totally severed from his culture, had nothing with which to defend himself against the brainwashing treatment he was being subjected to. He thought constantly of his home, and for a while this helped him endure the unendurable. His mind reflected on the warning of the old wise men who told the people, "The pale man will come soon. He will take away our warriors and women to a strange land. It will